Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I'm actually going to show you two PSA submissions that I'm doing, getting them in here right at the end of the month. I've sent in a lot of cards, a lot more than I thought I was going to send in, but there's just been so many opportunities, I believe, to send in cards to be graded, and it's this right here. You guys probably know exactly what's going on. This is a Sleepy Charizard from the Charizard UPC, and I'm sending in quite a few of them. Most of these, some of these are centered well, but there are several that are not centered that well. So I'm just sending these in on the bulk rate. I sent in some that were, very well centered at a higher rate, so I could get them back a little bit more quickly. These I don't expect to do, fantastic at, pulling a high amount of 10s. However, I do expect some 10s out of here, so I thought I'd send them all in. The Charizard VMAX. For sure, this one by far was the one that was the toughest to find a well-centered one. You can see how bad it is on the left side, although it doesn't distract as much. On the back side it definitely does, but on the front it's not as big of a deter from the eye appeal, I guess you could say. So I had more of those on this one, and then there was also 11 of the Charizard V-Star. This one was by far the most well-centered out of all the ones that I received. Well, that I pulled out. I only opened up, I think I opened up 36 of them in total, and I might do more later on. Then I also have a few well-centered special delivery Charizards I stuck in at the end of the submission. I think this will be a fairly solid 50-card submission. I don't know how many 10s I'm going to get out of it, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys. Then also I have another submission right here. I haven't opened them yet because I want to save them for you guys. I did open up the one pack. So this right here was a sealed pack of Salamence. There's 16 of them in there. I was thinking there's 25 for some reason, but I got that wrong. I posted the video of the opening on TikTok, and you should see a short of it on YouTube. But I did not post videos of these because we're going to record that right now. You can see right there we got Flygon. We've got a few more in there. I'll just kind of save them. But I'm going to open these up now because this is something that you rarely see. It's hard to find these sealed packs at all anymore. They were pretty scarce back in the day, but just to give you an idea of the condition, I mean, these are in such good condition that I wanted to give these a chance at PSA. I'm just kind of going through it there, but you can see on the front side here, these all have the winner stamp. The Salamence I just showed you here, in the set, this is a non-holographic rare. So this holo was what makes it promotional, it makes it stick out. You can see right there with the number 19. I'm pretty sure it's a non-holo rare. That's awful low, but the set isn't that large either. You can see the Flygon right here. Yeah, here's number 15, so this would have been a non-holographic rare as well. And these are all the winner versions. Alright, next up we have Blastoise. You can see right here, HS Unleashed. This is how they used to do the pre-release versions. Well, how they transitioned to doing the pre-release versions. But I just recently sold one of these for a consignee for $900, and this was in auction for a PSA 10. I believe that these will have a good shot at pulling that 10. You can kind of see they're in great condition. Most of these I've kept separate from everything else, so they're not getting dinged up. But you can see, I mean, you've got 10 of the Blastoise right here. I don't think all of these are going to get 10s, and I don't think even if they did, all of them would get a $900 premium. But you just never know. I mean, even if just one of those hit, $900 is worth more than that entire pack. So I wanted to take the chance. The Pichu, I had a couple of these, so I went ahead and decided, this would be another good candidate. Pichu's a very popular Pokemon. It's not the easiest to find pre-release. Same with the Blastoise, but I thought this would be kind of cool. I'm going to send these off to PSA as well. You can see right there again, all these are just in great shape. Look at the back. I mean, I don't even really see white dots. Maybe a little bit of whitening on the edge from where that one wasn't cut the greatest, but overall these are in really nice shape. Next up we have the pre-release Raichu. Now this is not the fabled pre-release Raichu from where that was the very first pre-release, but you can see right there it actually does have the pre-release stamp spelled out for this set, Platinum Arceus. So I guess the changeover was with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and prior to that you would just get that pre-release stamp. I can't remember the exact set that happened, but being with the Platinum Arceus, I would think that this would be pretty close to the last set to have the pre-release stamp. And if it was, that'd be kind of like a nod too to the pre-release Raichu existing, because it has the very first pre-release stamp. It'd be kind of cool if it was the last. So I don't know, maybe one of you guys can look that up. There are versions of this in the staff that I've graded in the past, same with the others, but I do not have sealed packs, any more of those. Now the staff packs typically have 5 cards, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, these look all great. Centering looks good. I'll have to check the bottoms, but most likely I will just go through and I'll grade every one of these. I've got many of the non-holographic ones, but this was the only non-holographic pre-release pack that we're opening today, and then I'm sending in with this submission. And then last we have the Snorlax, which the Snorlax is very popular. It's been expensive. I had a staff pack that I ordered from somebody and I paid for it, and it just never showed up. I ended up having to get a refund for it. I was hoping that it would have come in by now. I think I paid close to $1,000 for the staff pack. There was 5 of the Snorlax in there. This was during the hype, so I don't know, what it would fetch nowadays. But look at that Snorlax. I don't know what he's doing. Is he dream eating? Like, what is that going on above his head? It looks like a black hole. But yeah, you can see them all right here. We're gonna sleeve these up, put them in card savers. I used the CS word, the semi-rigids, and we're going to send them off to PSA. This will be a nice little submission as well. I'm not sending them with this. I'm going to keep them separate from the modern product. I think this submission should actually do fairly well, but who knows? If you get a tough grader, I mean, I might not get any 10s. Hopefully I do though, and if not, I don't have much into these. I bought them so long ago that like I said, there's not a lot of money invested into them, so whatever they do come back, I should be happy with anyways. And at the $15 grading fee, I think that even if these pulled 8s and 9s, they'll probably do okay. Although I got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping for some 10s because these are in really nice shape, and there's some pretty cool cards in there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know this is a little bit out of the norm, but yeah. You're not going to get to see these opened up too many more times. I don't know of very many people who have set them aside, and maybe one day Charlie will sell me his Charmander and Charmeleon State and City Championship sealed packs. I used to have sealed packs of those myself, even the Charizard one, and I don't have any of those nowadays. But thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and sub if you haven't already.